So my beautiful people, how you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing beautifully well. Yes, so you guys are my real MVVs, okay? I love you guys so much. Yes, so I can't love you guys less. Now, today's story is about Tadenikawo and all the controversies surrounding the recent gist that we heard about how Kabiesi is to pronounce Tadenikawo as his future heir. And of course, with a whole lot of, the thing has, generated a whole lot of drama because some are saying that in the history of Ile-Ife or in the history of the Yoruba people that Kabiesi don't is not supposed to appoint a heir, that at the end of the day they will have to pick, as in they will have to, all the ruling house will have to appoint people, and they will do kind of voting or stuff like that to appoint who is going to be the next Oni. And besides, Oni is still very young and Tade too is still very young, so why appointing Tadenikawo as the future heir? Now, my people, here is the story. They said in the ancient city of Ile-Ife, where every stone carries the weight of history, the royal palace stood tall, a fortress of secret, power, and destiny. But on this particular evening, they said the air was heavy with whispers. Okay, what whispers are they talking about? Whispers that would shake the very foundation of the throne. Okay, so now my people, with this development, now this new development of what Kabiesi just said, so of course these women, everybody right now are like, how is it going to be? Because of course culture has to be followed. Like they have to just follow the laid down rules, like they have to follow everything that the customer tradition says. But right now what they said Kabiesi is trying to do, allegedly, according to what we heard, is like giving some people some kind of consign. You are welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you have been watching, you have not subscribed, subscription is free. All you need to do is just to tap on that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell so whenever I drop my videos, you get notified. And also come down in the comment section and drop your opinion, what you feel about this very gist. Share so that others will learn one or two. But don't forget that all these are all alleged speculated stories. They are not for sound information. Okay. And don't also forget to leave a thumbs up. My correct people. Now, with all this back and forth and all this present story that we are hearing, like everybody is talking, people are talking, okay? It is settled, the prince born of Naomi, he carries the prophecy. The time has come. Now, people have started whispering like here and there, this elder is talking, that elder is talking. Now, some elders are actually saying that, of course, the prince is born of Queen Naomi and that he also carries the prophecy. So, obviously, that maybe the time has come for Kabiesi to do the needful. While other elders are also saying that, but the palace is not at peace. So, why will the Oloris will not accept this quietly and just be, just accept everything like that, especially Ebony. Her heart burns like fire. Like right now, she's just kind of, so different elders are with different perspective, different, views regarding this very matter. And other elders are also saying that destiny cannot be cannot be bargained because the throne chooses its hair. That is just it. So now some elders are saying that, of course, so destiny can never be bargained, though, that it is the throne that chooses its heir. So why then will Kabiesi be the one saying that Tadenikawo will be his heir? So all these controversies right now, my people, the matter is just going back and forth, up and down right now, okay? Word spread like wildfire. Servant carried the whispers through corridors, and before long, the Olori's head. None reacted more fiercely than Olori Ebony. Of course, Ebony is the one that this thing is like, this thing concern her so much, because if we could remember, we know that when she gave birth to her son, she actually named, like, she said the son is the crown prince. When somebody say the crown prince, it speaks volume, it speaks a whole lot. And of course, people started talking, that why would she say her son is the crown prince? And obviously she gave reason why she said the son is the crown prince, because she feels that she's from a royal home. Kabiesi is also from a royal home, and both of them getting married, and a son is coming. A son is coming between them. Like, is, both of them have a son right now, so she sees that son as a crown prince, because obviously, royalty versus royalty equals to crown. So that is how she's trying to like see her own son. But people started talking that that thing is too much. Why would she just say, call her son the crown prince? Meanwhile, Kabesi has a whole lot of son. Tade is there, and the other twin is also there. So with all that now, maybe that's the reason why they say Ebony is the most concerned about this whole issue of Kabiesi making Tadenikawo the crown prince, and now see him and also trying to make him known to everyone that Tadenikawo is the crown prince, like is the heir apparent. Furiously, what insolent. What, I mean, Ebony now is reacting. They said she was like saying, what insolent, what is it, what madness is it? Is my son not royal blood too? How dare they elevate Queen Naomi's child like Tadenikawo above mine? Like, you see the matter. They say allegedly, my people, they say she's saying that no, this cannot be. That why would her Queen Naomi's son like Tadenikawo be elevated above her own son, which to her, her son is the original the true crown prince. So why will Tade be the one that Kabiesi is rating above her? That how is it gonna be like that? That it will not be okay. So in another wing of the palace, OleTik right now, she's also saying that also in her view, they say OleTik gracefully but calculating. Her own. They do like say she no sabi talk. It go damn well like this, but so they say calculating received the news with narrowed eyes, like she was like, what is it? But why Ebony's reaction is more is because the fact that she sees herself as royalty, that her own supposed to be considered first. So OleTik right now is saying that the council thinks they can decide without us. If Ebony is fire, I will be ice. But together we will not bow. Like, they will not agree. Right now, my correct people, what do you guys think about this whole thing? So what do you guys think? Because this whole matter is becoming to look like a fairy tale right now. Now, that very night, Ebony stormed into OleTik's chamber. The two women, often rivals, okay, found common ground to their fury. No, in their fury, because right now we know that they don't really get along, according to what we've heard, that they are not pal, they don't really get along. But based on this very matter right now, they have become paddy, like they have become allies. They are trying to form a team right now, because obviously it's only two of them that has given birth to sons, so they are trying to find a common ground to air their mind. Okay, now Ebony is slapping her hand on the table, according to what we heard, that we cannot allow this insolent, like this kind of thing to happen. Queen Naomi has been gone, like she has left this palace for long, yet suddenly her son, even though her son is the first son right now, that day is the first son, but for her son to be the heir over us, like it cannot happen. Like, she's saying that it cannot happen. Now she's trying to narrate her story to, like, she's trying to tell Toby, and Toby on her own part, calmly but very, very sharp, she said, you speak my thoughts exactly. Kabiesi forget. Tradition says all princes must be considered. This is not prophecy. It is favoritism. You see? Everybody with their own views. Now they say OleTik is saying that this is not tradition again. Oh, this is not prophecy again. Oh, this is pure favoritism. If not, why won't Kabiesi allow tradition to decide according to the way it has been? Why will he just come and start saying that Tadenikawo will be crowned as the heir apparent to his throne, like as his right hand man. Even though, according to what they said, Kabiesi actually explained, he knows that he cannot appoint who will be the next what's it called, the next Oni of Ife, which is true. He cannot do that. And of course, even if he must do that, it's still too early, obviously. Okay, unlike some other culture that are not Yoruba culture, some are actually appointing their heir as early as this time. But obviously now, in Yoruba culture, according to the people, their culture and tradition, they don't appoint anyone who will be the next heir. It is the elders, the council of elders, people that have been assigned to do that. They will be the one to bring all the ruling house together and do the necessary traditional way of appointing. And of course, they have to make some consultations and all that before they will not decide on who will take over from the Oni. And even I thought they will even do that. It will not be when the present Oni will still be there. Even if Oni will live 100, 200 years, they will have to wait until he lives after his 200 years. Kabiesi o, kade pẹ́ lórí, kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, àmì àṣẹ. Long, long, long may you reign in the throne of your ancestors. Kabiesi o. So now, they have to just follow the procedure. But Kabiesi is saying that he is not actually, crowning Tadenikawo for such reason. That is just trying to do that to choose him as his right hand man, as his right hand son, like somebody who will be the one to take charge of his empire, who will be the one to be like his spokesman when as he grow up. That is exactly the reason why Kabiesi is appointing Tadenikawo, is giving him this special crown and this special seat. Now Oloris are seeing it from a different perspective, saying that why will this is pure favoritism, that Kabiesi is just trying to favor Tadenikawo, that is not because of prophecy. Okay, so now the Oloris knew that a storm was coming already. Whispers were spilling beyond the palace walls. Market women spoke of the little Prince Tadenikawo, some hailing him as the chosen one, others frowning in suspicion. Of course, one should expect all this because obviously it's not everybody that will definitely support Tadenikawo. And while the palace burned with silent battles, young Prince Tade remained innocent, just a child playing with his toys, unaware that his future was now a crown, and that crown was already drawing envy. Okay, so now they said in fact right now, but Ebony was not finished, my people. That night they said she called her most trusted maid and whispered some words, some unspoken words, some more words that are unheard of, like trying to, tell her to do some things. Now she's saying that she's whispering and was saying that if Queen Naomi dares return with her son, she will not find peace in this palace, that he will make sure of it. Right now, with all these things that we are hearing, my people, what do you guys think that is really happening right now? And so the battle for the future of Ife had begun. A battle not of swords and blood, but of whispers, alliance, and mother's rage. For the throne of Ife is not just power, it is destiny. So my correct people, in fact, they said a whole lot is going on. So from what we have heard so far, what do you think is actually happening? What do you think is going on? Come down in the comment section and drop your opinion, what you feel about this very gist. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for standing by. I love you all. I appreciate you. God bless you. Till I come your way again, have a beautiful day. Bye bye.